Why your soul chose your mother. The karmic truth. Have you ever stopped to think, why were you born into this exact family? Why your mother and not someone else? At first it might seem like a random coincidence, but what if it isn't? What if your soul made that choice long before you took your first breath? 1. The soul's choice. Imagine a vast, luminous space, millions of souls preparing to incarnate on Earth. Each soul looks at thousands of possible lives, different countries, time periods, families, and most importantly, different mothers. Your soul was among them, and from all those possibilities, it chose this life. This specific family. This exact woman to be your mother. Why? Because nothing in life is accidental. Every detail of your mother, her personality, her behavior, her strengths, her flaws, was carefully chosen to help your soul evolve. Your soul didn't come here for comfort. It came for growth. 2. The spiritual contract. Before you were born, there was an agreement, a sacred contract between your soul and hers. Picture it like two travelers meeting before a long journey. They look at each other and say, I'll help you learn patience. I'll help you discover love. No matter what happens, we'll both grow from this. On Earth, this contract becomes your relationship. Sometimes loving, sometimes painful, but always purposeful. Every conflict, every misunderstanding, every moment of joy is part of that sacred agreement between two souls evolving together. 3. The lessons hidden in motherhood. Your mother is your first spiritual teacher. Not through books or meditation, but through daily life. Her tone, her actions, her presence, her absence. When she was protective, she taught you independence. When she was distant, she taught you self-love. When she was critical, she helped you develop self-confidence. Even her imperfections were lessons in disguise. Every experience with her was preparing you for who you were meant to become. 4. The ancestral lineage. But your soul didn't just choose your mother, it chose her entire ancestral lineage. Every family carries stories, traumas, strengths and patterns passed down for generations. When you were born, you inherited that energetic DNA. Maybe a great-grandmother's grief. A great-grandfather's talent. A family pattern that keeps repeating. Your soul chose that lineage to transform it. To be the one who breaks the old chains and frees the generations before and after you. You were never born into your family by mistake. You were born as its healer. 5. The mirror effect. Your mother is your mirror. Everything that triggers you in her, her control, her fear, her criticism, reflects something within you that needs understanding. And everything you admire in her, her strength, her kindness, her wisdom, also exists in you. The same is true for her. You reflect back to her the parts of herself she hasn't yet healed or accepted. This is the dance of souls, teaching, learning, mirroring each other's light and shadow. When you heal your own wounds, the reflection changes, and your relationship with her transforms naturally. 6. Unconditional love. One of the greatest lessons your mother teaches, whether through her love or her absence, is unconditional love. If she gave it freely, she showed you your worth just by existing. If she couldn't, she pushed you to find that love within yourself. Both paths lead to the same destination, self-love. And that is the foundation of every healthy relationship you'll ever have. Sometimes the lack of love is what awakens the deepest love within us. 7. Healing the pain. For many, the relationship with the mother holds deep wounds, abandonment, neglect, criticism. But what if those wounds were actually portals for transformation? Your soul chose them not to make you suffer, but to help you become stronger, wiser, more compassionate. Pain refines the soul. It's the fire that forges gold. You were never meant to remain in the pain, you were meant to transmute it into wisdom. Every trauma carries the seed of your greatest spiritual gift. 8. Signs of a soul connection. Sometimes you can feel this deep connection. That strange familiarity you've always felt. The repeating patterns that never seem to end. The synchronicities she calls just as you think of her. Dreams that feel real, memories that don't belong to this lifetime. These are all signs that your souls have danced together before, in other lives, other times, other forms. 9. The final revelation. Your mother was not a random assignment of fate. She was a gift your soul gave to itself. You chose her, with all her strengths and imperfections, because she was the perfect teacher for your evolution. So honor that choice. Not by idealizing her, but by recognizing the growth she helped spark within you. Forgive, release, and live a life so full, so conscious, so loving, that it becomes your way of saying thank you to her soul. The greatest way to honor your mother is to become everything your soul came here to be. Lessons the soul learns through the mother. Your mother is your first teacher. Whether through affection or adversity, she helps shape your emotional and spiritual blueprint. Some souls choose nurturing mothers to experience unconditional love. Others choose challenging mothers to develop strength, empathy, or forgiveness. Either way, she becomes a catalyst for your evolution. Signs that your soul chose your mother for a reason. You notice recurring life patterns connected to her lessons. You feel a strange familiarity even in moments of conflict. You've grown stronger, wiser, or more compassionate because of her influence. You experience synchronicities around healing or understanding her. You feel inner peace when you reflect on her role in your growth. Did my soul really choose my mother before birth? According to spiritual philosophy, yes, your soul chose her based on the lessons and growth you needed in this lifetime. Can I heal my relationship with my mother after she's passed? Absolutely. Healing is energetic and timeless. You can connect with her through meditation, prayer, or writing letters. What if I never knew my mother? Even in her absence, her energy shapes your path. You can still honor her soul's role in your journey. How do I know what lesson my soul is learning from her? Reflect on recurring patterns, emotions, or challenges. What triggers you most often points to the area your soul is working to heal. The role of karma and soul contracts. Karma isn't punishment, it's balance. If your soul had unfinished business with your mother from another lifetime, this incarnation may be an opportunity to heal it. These are soul contracts, agreements made between souls to help each other grow, even if it means playing painful roles. Now pause for a moment. Did your relationship with your mother teach you self-love, patience, or forgiveness? Share your story in the comments below. If this message touched your heart, subscribe for more spiritual reflections and healing journeys.